Okay, everyone. Hello, everyone behind. I'm going to say something and everyone has to clap and believe in it truly. Namma Karnataka da Namma Huduga.
Nano Sunil Shetty.
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to Sunil Shetty, who's come to the Bangalore Tech Summit to talk to us.
Thank you, and do support me because I'm nervous out here with all the unicorns, 10x, 5x, 25x is there. I'm really nervous, and after Sujit, Nikhil and all have spoken, I'm even more nervous than before. Shradha, that's not fair.
Sunil, one thing all of us, everyone in this room, will agree to and will vouch for, that one man who has continued to be relevant for the last 30 years and who made us dance to Hi Hooky, Hi Hooka, Hi Hooka, Hi, to today, when we say that this here is a fit man, here is a strong man, here is an Indian man whom we all can look up to and see it is you. Today I want to ask on behalf of all of us, हम जैसे progress होते हैं, we all start becoming very, we start getting very nervous about becoming irrelevant or becoming unfit or feeling like a failure. And most of us, at some point or the other, go through a self-worth question. I want to ask you, because you are someone we all can look up to, how have you managed to be relevant? How have you managed to be fit? And how have you managed to become such an icon for the youngest people here in our country?
Well, thank you so very much for that. But, I think the only thing, I've survived all these years is purely because of my upbringing and my background. I was born in this small little town called Mulki, Mangalore, that has been a part of Durga Ma's most powerful temple, the Bapanath temple. Anybody who went out from there has been blessed, and I'm one of them. Humble beginnings, struggle. My father, my hero, a boy who from Mangalore, came to Mumbai at the age of 9, cleansed tables to make a living, had to take 4 rounds of a table to completely clean the table. The rice gunny bag was his bed sheet as well as his bedding. These are the stories that I grew up listening to, and he was my ultimate hero. The very restaurants that he worked in, he ended up owning these restaurants. And I believe that was the journey that I wanted to follow. But God was kind. He gave me, the limelight in the form of movies. He gave me my first break. Someone who hadn't ever gone to an acting school was suddenly a part of a big film. The film was a big hit. But the critics called me wooden. They said I should go back to the restaurants. I should go back to making idli and dosas. And that hurt. That really hurt. When I stepped back and believed that, I need to get back at this guy, I analyzed that, I hadn't mastered my craft. I hadn't studied, the art of acting. And God had given me the opportunity. So should I be thankful or should I be spiteful? That's when it dawned upon me that, let me learn my craft and be thankful for what I've got. And that's the time I realized that this was my goal and this is where I've already reached without even doing anything. So I think being thankful for what I got is what got me through the worst periods in my life, whether it was failure. And especially when you fail in the film industry, the world is watching you, the media is watching you. They want to harp on the fact that your last film didn't do well or that you're not doing well, because that is what sells. The good side of Sunil Shetty doesn't sell. Whether you're involved with CSR or you're doing good for someone, that doesn't work. But if Sunil Shetty gets into a controversy, it works brilliantly for TRPs. Uh, so it hurt. I think that's the time, that's when I realized that, God's been kind. Let's be thankful for everything. And I went about my journey with that, and that got me through everything. I was an avid sportsman. The only thing I ever wanted to do was play for my country, which I couldn't do. But then God said, you've got to entertain the country. And that kind of balanced me, helped me in a great mental space. And I guess that's why I'm content, I'm happy with where I am.